Hey guys, I just wanted to tell you I fell asleep at 7 and before I woke up here around 10:23 at night, I had the wackiest dream where I was literally a bodyguard for, get this, a bodyguard for the WWE superstar and champion, the dead man, Undertaker. I know it sounds weird, but that's what literally was the dream was about. In the dream I kept going over to his house and I was talking to him, just telling him about what's going on with me, and I asked him what's been going on with you. He was like, "Oh, nothing. I just got these crazy fans just showing up in my house and a lot of haters saying that they're going to come after me and they're going to kill me. But they can't kill the dead man. Because he's already dead. He's just filled with the souls of the dead. The other souls." That's what he basically told me in the dream. And then eventually one day I go over to his house and he tells me, "I gotta leave for a few minutes. Could you stay here at my house and watch my dog? Both of them?" And of course, I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to watch the Undertaker's house and his dogs. So I literally I said, "Sure, sure, I'll watch your house and your dogs. I'll protect them as if they were my own." And he was like, "Thank you, and I'll be back soon." And then eventually, when I was by myself in his house, a bag person came in and was like, "Where's the Undertaker? I'm ready to kill him." And I tried to tell him, "You can't kill the dead man. He's already dead." And he was like, "Well, I'm going to try. I got a freaking pistol right here. I'm going to shoot him with it. And after that, I'm going to run to his body and I'm going to start stabbing it once he's down." And I was like, "You're not doing that while I'm here. Because I will throw my life on the line for The Undertaker." And he was like, "Very well. When The Undertaker gets back, we'll settle it." And next thing you know, The Undertaker got back and the guy stopped aiming his gun at me and the dogs. And instead, he aimed it at The Undertaker and pulled the trigger. After he got a bullet in the chamber, of course. The bullet was flying directly at The Undertaker's face to hit him in the head. And I didn't want him to die, so I jumped in front of the bullet. I got shot. In that dream, I got shot in the head. I gave my life for The Undertaker and his life. And of course, he wasn't happy with the fact that I did that. And he asked me, like, "Why did you do that? That was so stupid." And I said, "I did this for you, sir. I did this for you because I am a big fan of yours, and I didn't want you to die. Because I look up to you. You're my hero. You and Dwayne Johnson." And next thing you know, he asked me, "Well, just hang on. Let me get the bullet out." And when he was getting the bullet out of my head, which was like right here, the bullet hit me right here. And well, the bullet didn't really go that deep, which I'm pretty lucky in that dream. And then his dogs literally went up and ripped the bad guy's arms off. and the dog stood one dog stood by the bad guy, and the other one stood with its two front paws on the gun. And then the Undertaker called the police. The police got there and was like, "Where's the murder weapon?" And the Undertaker said, "My dog has got two of his front paws on it. Not the first one, because the first dog's on by the bad guy who tried to kill me." And they asked the Undertaker, "What exactly happened to that guy you're right next to, the one on the ground with a bullet in his head?" And he said he jumped in front of the gun and took the shot to himself to protect me. And I thought it was like the best decision I made, because the Undertaker's amazing. He is the most amazing superstar and champion there is. Him and Dwayne Johnson. But out of the ordinary, Undertaker could take almost any kind of pain. It's just in that dream I didn't want him to get hurt, because I wanted him to continue being there for his fans and, continue being a role model to his fans. So he told the cops everything. Told them even though I jumped in front of the bullet for him, and took the pain and the liberty of dealing with the pain myself. And they asked him, like, "Is he still alive?" And he was like, "Yes. I grabbed my knife and I took the bullet out of him. I took the bullet out. I dug the knife right where the bullet hole was. I dug it around the bullet, and I popped that bullet right out of him. And I kind of bandaged him back together after that." And so they took the bad guy directly, not just to the hospital, but after they put him in the hospital, they put him in a prison for the rest of his life because of what he tried to do. He tried to kill the Undertaker, but he almost killed me in that dream, because I dove in front of the bullet to protect the Undertaker. And the Undertaker was so freaking grateful he had me hired for head of security, where I got to choose who can be the regular security guard to work with me. And I chose two guys, Ice Cube and my friend that I met on Facebook. I'm not going to say his name, but I can tell you this about him. He says that he was feared by everybody, and says that he was even hated by everybody. But I saw good in him. I saw good in the guy. That's why I decided to be his friend, because nobody else would. And then he trusted me with his cell phone number, which I'm not giving out. This just comes to show you, if you have a dream and you actually execute that dream while you're sleeping, do it. I'm going to write a story about this. A long story. And I'm going to entitle it saying, "My Sacrifice and Heroic Action to Saving a WWE Wrestling Champion and legend, The Undertaker." This is T-Man the Fierce signing off.